for that. We got more important things to talk about. We have to talk about our new friend. All thanks to the other night, before we did the TV Nation show on Sunday night, we decided, well, I was flipping channels, and I came across the show that actually, when I heard about it a few weeks ago, we had talked about it on TV Nation then. On VH1, the new dating show, Dating Naked. And I started tweeting it out. Next thing I know, I was getting tweeted back by the star of the show. So let's welcome that star of the show to Totally Driven Radio right now. The one, the only, Wee Wee. Welcome to Totally Driven Radio.
Oh, thank you. That was very sweet. I'm shy now. I'm shy.
How can you be shy?
But now you made me shy.
How can you be shy? I mean, like, in reality, you have probably, like, one of the biggest set of balls in America right now. Like, you just did a TV show, Balls Ass Naked.
I know. Isn't that weird? Like, okay, I am actually very shy. I know that's weird and nobody believes me, but I could do something like that. I don't know what, like, that's my ballsy side. I'm not very, like, adventurous in that many ways, but for some reason, I was feeling adventurous when I signed up for the show.
Okay, well, first let's find out how you came to find out about the show and how you signed up, and yeah, let's start there. Let's baby step this. How did you find out about the show?
Well, I am originally from Brooklyn, and I live in Nashville, and I have a really hard time dating here. Like, it's like, you know, complete. I'm not used to the dating here. Let's just say that. I don't want to bash anyone, but anyway, so I've tried everything, and then I came across ad for the show, and I just signed up, and I was like, I don't know, I just had a feeling like this is something I should do. So I signed up for the show.
The ad, it's funny because I was thinking about this. I was saying to myself, like, I wonder if she came across like an ad on Craigslist.
Pretty much. Pretty much. But yeah, I was like, this seems like fun, and it's, you know, I'm looking for love. I'm a big believer in love, so I was like, why not? Maybe this crazy idea just might work. Who knows?
So now, what was the process of you getting picked to go on the show?
Well, I actually I had to do a Skype interview so they could see, like, what my personality was like, if I was funny, if I was awkward, uncomfortable, and then, so I did a Skype interview, and then they flew me to California so I could meet, like, the producers and everyone in person, and it was, like, really top secret. Like, you couldn't talk to anybody else, like, that was in the vicinity of the casting. It was like they don't refer to you by your first name. Like, they keep it really secretive,
right?
You know, because they don't want to give away who they might match you with. So, and then a couple of weeks later, they were like, okay, you're gonna be going to Panama. And
now,
that was.
When they flew you out, or when you were Skyping, or when they flew you out to L.A., like, did you have to get naked for them at all? Did they ask to see your body?
No.
Or? Okay.
You had to send, like, I had to send pictures in a bathing suit, but they never asked you to get naked before you actually go to Panama.
Gotcha.
But, you know, they kind of ask you, like, how would you feel? Would you be uncomfortable? You know, do you think you can go through with it? And I was like, yeah. I'm like, sure. I think I can
that was the thing.
Strangers.
That was the thing too. Like, I was thinking, like, what would have happened if you said, "Yeah, I agree to do this," and they take you out to Panama and you back out?
Oh my God, I'm sure I bet that at least one person did that, but you can't back out. You can't. How could you? What are you gonna do? You know what I mean? They're like, oh. Like, how could you possibly? You're gonna ruin the whole show if you back out.
Right.
But I actually was, like, pretty comfortable. At first I was a little nervous, but I just kind of forgot about it.
This whole thing is just blowing me away. This whole show has really blown me away. And it was, like, I only caught, like, the first 20 minutes of it when we were talking about it Sunday night, and then I went back over the last couple of days and watched the rest of it and watched the first 20 minutes again. So I got a bunch of questions about the show itself. But that was something too. Like, okay, so they did it in Panama. 'Cause I was thinking to myself, it's not like they took you guys to the Jersey Shore and said, "Here you go."
Exactly. Yeah, I don't think that. I think we would have got arrested. You know, like. But we were on an island in Bocas del Toro, and it was an island called Red Frog Island, and it was amazing. It was beautiful.
Wow.
It was paradise.
Now,
I mean, how could you not want to fall in love with somebody?
it did look really nice.
Yeah.
Now, when it came time for you though, like to drop your clothes, were you like at any point saying to yourself, like, what the hell am I doing here? Why am I doing this?
Yeah. I was like, I think I'm gonna need some wine before I drop the clothes. And then, you know, once I started to do it, I was on the beach. Like, my first time getting naked was on the beach, so I kind of just was like distracted by the ocean. I'm like looking out into the ocean. I'm like, what should I do? And then I was really nervous, and then just like this calmness came over me, like, it's gonna be okay. And then when I start, you know, we have to walk towards each other completely naked, I was like, when I saw Joe, I was like, okay, this is going to be easy, because he had a nice smile on his face, and he had nice eyes, and I did look in other places as well.
Yeah, I mean, like, well, that was the thing, too. Like, the show starts out where you guys are clothed, and then you guys go...
for the first time clothed.
Right, and then you go and get naked, and then you meet again on the beach and have your date.
Yeah, exactly. And absorbed.
Now, when I saw you guys come out, you know, and I was saying this the other night on our other show, on the TV Nation show, I was saying, you know, here comes, you know, Wee Wee, she's this attractive girl, and then here comes Joe, he's this muscle-bound, good-looking guy. I'm like, they need to put a fat guy on there and show reality of life.
Yeah, well, I'm not, like, skinny or anything. I'm not, like, compared to Jasmine, I'm, like, a beast, apparently. That's what everybody's like, oh, wee, you're not as pretty as Jasmine or whatever. But I think I'm, like, normal size. I mean, I'm not overweight, but I'm saying, like, I'm normal size. I guess people can relate to that. But I don't know. I guess they should put, you know, some heavy people on there. That would be interesting.
That would definitely be interesting. Now, you guys on your date on the beach, which I thought was very funny, and I kept thinking to myself, how unattractive of a situation is this? They put you guys in that giant ball, and you're flipping around in the ball. Nick, I'm telling you, you have to see this. It's like a giant it's huge. It's like a giant life-size see-through ball that you get in and gets blown up. And then they're out in the ocean, like, flipping around naked in this ball.
Yeah, it's pretty embarrassing. It's very embarrassing, but it was fun. I was a good sport. I was kind of scared because I don't swim very well. I mean, you don't have to know how to swim, but I was like, what if there's a shark? What if, you know, I had, like, all these crazy things going through my head. But I was like, I have to do it. What am I going to do? So this is the scenario. I have to go with it.
Well, in the ball, though, I mean, you're going to float in the ball at least.
Yeah. But your ass is going to hang out in the ball.
Now, the funny thing was, too, like, and I noticed, like, after that you guys went and you sat down, you were talking, getting to know each other some more, and you're having a drink, which I did notice, too. Like, there was a lot of drinks being passed around. I'm sure to help you guys.
You have to.
So, but I noticed that when you and Joe were sitting there, and I got a kick out of this. You and Joe are sitting there talking nonchalant, like nothing, you know, like everything is normal. You're both naked, but Joe's got his package covered with like a napkin or a cloth or something. But then I noticed, like, but then when he was on the date with the other two girls, his stuff was just free flowing. He had his legs spread, and I mean, like king of the world over there.
Yeah, it's true because it was the second and third date. Then you're just like, who cares? Everyone's already seen it. You know what I mean? I think that's why. Then you're just like, whatever.
That's too funny. This whole thing is too funny. Now, and you guys spent the day together, basically naked, and then you get clothed and you go eat dinner.
I know, right? No, because they want to show the contrast. Like, they're trying to show the contrast of, like, do you act the same? Like, what's your personality like when you're naked, and then what is it like when you have clothes on? Like, do you feel different? Do you feel more cocky? Are you more shy? You know, they're trying to show, like, the contrast, I guess.
Do you think definitely, which, I mean, it kind of seemed this way, like, after your initial date with Joe, you were like, you had no problems being naked after that?
No, definitely not. Like, at night, like, we, you know, when we'd go and, like, go back to the pool, have dinner, then it was just, like, we were all the nerves are already out of us. And, like, you know, the thing is, like, even though, like, okay, I didn't have the biggest connection with the other 2 dates, but we all really, I mean, you have to bond. You all have a bond. Like, you're all doing this. I mean, this is, like, outrageous. You know what I mean? This is not of the norm. So you all kind of have to bond in a way because you're all putting yourselves out there.
Right.
So we were all comfortable after, like, the second day. I was just like, when I got home from the trip, I was like, can I just be naked forever now? Yeah.
Do you have, like, a whole new outlook on that? Like, like, before this, would you, like, ever go, like, on a nude beach or anything like that?
I have. I've gone, not totally nude, but I've gone, like, topless with, like, a G-string. You know what I mean? Like, I've done that in, like, Miami on vacation. But I definitely have a new outlook on, like, the naked body because, like, a lot of people are appalled by the show, and they're appalled, like, they think it's, like, the devil and, like, we're disgusting and pornographic. But if you watch the show, it's not pornographic at all. I mean, my episode, I don't think is pornographic at all. But
no, not at all.
No, and in other countries, it's, like, not a big deal to be naked. You know what I mean?
Right.
It's like, who cares? I think people make more of a big deal in our country about it. You know what I mean? Like,
right.
Not like you should go to the grocery store naked, but, you know, you should be comfortable with yourself.
But you're right, because, I mean, in other countries, yeah, like, being nude or naked on TV, it's like a common thing.
Yeah,
it's not like you need cable for it. Yeah. So, and there's now more and more shows coming out. Like, there's that Naked and Afraid, and now there's the whole Dating Naked. And, Nick, didn't you say there was another show, too?
There's, like, Naked Real Estate show or something?
That's exactly what I was talking about. Yeah, there's one there, like, buy houses naked.
Yeah. Have you seen it?
I haven't watched the whole episode yet, just a clip.
I know I haven't seen that one. I'm like,
so, all right,
would
so
you guys ever get naked?
Me?
Would
no.
you guys get naked? No?
I couldn't.
Yeah, absolutely. You whip out the checkbook and I'll be the first one to drop.
Yeah, you know what? I don't know. I mean, because I fall into the category of one of them fat guys, so I don't know. I don't think I could.
No.
Yeah, I don't think I could. I don't know. But then again, it matters how big the check is.
That's funny.
But okay, so then you go on your second date with Jack, which I thought you guys really hit it off.
Yeah, that was like my favorite date actually.
And that one, I mean, you guys are over there painting each other. I mean, that was a very, very sexual
erotic
date. Yeah.
It was. It was very sexy and fun.
So, all right, here's the question. Do you think, looked more like Joe, you would have picked Jack?
I don't think it was like a look thing. Like, okay, like there's two different types. I don't really have a type. Like, they're both handsome to me. Like, they're both definitely handsome, but there's things that they leave, they edit everything. So,
right.
They leave out certain things like why I picked Joe. Like, Jack is awesome and he's funny. I love him. Like, he's an awesome guy. But he's like a bad listener. He even said it on the show. Like he said it, they don't put that in there. But he's like a really bad listener, and he talks about himself a lot, which that's cool. But I felt more of a connection to Joe.
Now, how about though, like Joe and it might have been Jack or Justice, one of them. They both said the same thing, that Jasmine made them forget you.
Yeah, that's really messed up. I hate seeing that.
Yeah, because I mean that was, kind of hurtful.
Yeah, I'm like, am I really like, am I invisible here? I'm like, I'm not that unattractive. I mean, I know she's a gorgeous girl, but I'm like, we're two different types. I was like, really? You're both just gonna forget about me? The hell, I thought you were here to compete against me.
Yeah, right.
Now you're forgetting about me.
Yeah, when I heard them say that, I was just like, wow. But then I guess you didn't hear all that.
Well, I didn't hear it, but I knew it. You know what I mean? Like,
right.
I knew the way they were acting. Like, they were just like, who cares?
No,
I mean, all three of them were like that. Justice and Jack and Joe at one point. I was like, really?
Oh, well, Justice, he was like a shark. When you guys were all in the pool, when they were in the pool or whatever, he was like a shark going in on his prey.
Oh, yeah. Yes. Definitely.
No, it was funny because I felt like after you guys went on your second dates, they had the four of you get together, and I thought to myself, look, they're just putting the four together, and here's where they're going to start the drama part, or here's where they're going to start the problems.
Well, they don't, like, I mean, there wasn't really drama, but I would say there was more that went on that they didn't show either.
Right.
And that evening.
Like,
and you really flirting with all of us.
Right. No, but you really you got attached to Joe pretty quick though.
I know people keep saying, "Oh, Wee Wee is psychotic," and she's, they were like saying how I'm psychotic and I'm too much. I just met him. But I feel like when you like somebody, you know it. If you have a connection, you know it, and you go with it. And plus, I didn't agree. Like, I just didn't know. Like, Jasmine, I don't think she was being real. Like, I think she just wanted attention.
Yeah, I mean, she didn't seem. To me, you know what? She seemed literally like a plant, like just somebody that they found like this model to put in there and just play that role.
Yeah, like I don't know how real she was being, like what her purpose is. Like, does she really like him or what?
Right.
I don't know.
But you were very emotional too, because there was at one point where you were talking about wanting to get married and have a family and children of your own.
I know, they made me cry. Well, I'm sensitive about that because I am 36 years old. Like, I'm 36. So I get sensitive about it because I've never been married and I don't have kids. So, it's a touchy subject for women to talk about.
Sure. Have you been in long-term relationships or close to marriage?
Yeah. I dated somebody for 10 years before I moved to Nashville. We were together for 10 years on and off, and he basically, I was like, either we get married or I'm going to move away because I can't date you for years and years. Like, what's going to it has to, like, move to the next level, and it didn't, so I moved here. But I've had other relationships. I haven't had that many relationships since I've lived in Nashville. Maybe like one or two. Because it's hard. It's a hard dating scene here.
Really?
Yeah.
Huh. We're gonna get into Nashville. We're gonna get into Nashville too.
Okay.
All right. So another funny scene that I thought, and I was telling Nick about this, my co-host, that at one point on Joe's third date, they go to jump into the water, and they're both, they're naked. There's nothing there, but they have these little life preservers around their waist. It was the funniest thing.
I know, it is. It's so ridiculous.
Oh, when you and Joe kissed,
Mhm.
you made the comment that when you kiss somebody, you can tell there's something there. But you never said, was there something there when you kissed Joe?
Yes, of course there was.
Okay, well, you didn't. You let us
I know I
believe, but you left us hanging. So we wanted to know.
I did.
Okay.
There was definitely some sparks, yes.
Oh, let me try to think. Justice. That guy was a piece of work.
Yeah, I love Justice as a person, but not to date. Like as a friend, he's awesome.
Yeah, he's like somebody that you would hang out and have a great time with, definitely.
Oh yeah, he's a lot of fun. But
now, have you guys
a love match?
Have you guys like all friends now after this whole situation you've all gone through?
Yes, I'm friends with all the people except Jasmine. Like I don't have any of her contact information, nothing. So I don't talk to her at all. Like I haven't talked to her since we filmed the show. I don't know if anybody has actually.
Wow.
That's but everybody else I keep in contact. Like, we're on Facebook and we text, we call each other.
Now, how about you guys? You ended up picking Joe at the end.
Mhm. Yeah.
So, did you guys get to go on another date? Have you been in contact?
Well, we haven't. This show wasn't filmed like that long ago, so we haven't seen each other physically. But we're going to see each other actually in a week. But we talk like every day, like a million times a day. We Skype, we FaceTime. I mean, there's not like one single day that goes by that we don't talk to each other.
Nice. So that's awesome. So there actually could be something here. I mean, this could actually turn out to be something then.
Yeah, I think it can. I mean, we have a really big age gap, but I think it kind of makes it more exciting that we do.
Exciting for who?
I mean, for both of us. Maybe a little more so me. I don't know.
Now, how has the response been towards you, towards the show? Do you think it's been more negative than positive?
No, it's definitely been more positive. Like, at first people, like, the preconceived notions, they think the show is going to be disgusting or whatever. But I get a lot of positive tweets and messages and emails, like, that girls can relate to me, and they love me, and they hate Jasmine, but they love me and Joe together. Like, a lot of people tonight, I feel bad because the other shows are good too, but a lot of people are like, this show's not the same without you and Joe on it. So we've had a positive response. People want to see more of us, so that's good.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. Like, I mean, they're going to do this. I don't know how many episodes they're going to have, but
there's 10. Yeah, there's 10.
10 episodes.
Yeah. Mhm.
So now, did they do all them episodes like while you were all there, or they did it separate times?
No, separate times. Like we were we were there at separate times.
So that's the thing. Like I was thinking, like, could this lead to a spin-off, like a Joe and Wee Wee spin-off, or if you and Joe say by chance don't work out? Like I was thinking in my head this afternoon, like VH1 did the best dating shows. I mean, they used to have the whole, with the Flavor Flav or Brett Michaels or I Love New York. I'm picturing this afternoon as I'm driving home. I'm like, I love Wee Wee. She can have her own spin-off.
That'd be hilarious. That'd be awesome. Or it could be like Joe moves to Nashville. That would be a sight to see.
Yeah, how about that?
That'd probably be more uncomfortable for him than being naked. Like a Guido in Nashville. I don't know.
Now, the one question that has to really be asked is, did any of the guys get excited? And you know what I mean by excited.
Yeah, actually, no. I think they were kind of mad that they didn't, but they didn't. I guess because, like some people are like, how could you not get excited? But, I mean, you're around this camera crew, there's, mic people, there's old people around, and and you're on a date with somebody new. You know what I mean? Like,
well, how about
your mind is racing.
Even Jack, I mean, he's like basically rubbing you down with paint.
Yeah, there was no, maybe he had like a halfie. Maybe he did like, but no, nobody was like fully around.
Wow.
I was almost insulted. No, I'm just kidding. I was relieved, actually.
Yeah, because
that was like my one
that would
concern.
be awkward. That would be very awkward.
Yeah. You'd be like, hey, oh.
Do you ask VH1 that, like, when you're going through the process of the whole thing? Do you say, like, well, what happens if somebody gets aroused? Like, hello, like, what am I supposed to do?
Yeah, they asked me, like, what would be, like, what would be a concern that you have? I'm like, well, what if the guy gets excited? Do I address the situation? Do I ignore it? They're like, just, act nasty. What would you normally do? I'm like, I don't know. I'm not normally on a naked date, so I don't. Yeah, that was my one concern. Like, I don't know how I would react. Yeah.
Now, when the episode aired, did it air for the first time on Sunday?
No, it aired for the first time last Thursday, because it's on every Thursday at 9/8 Central. So, yeah, mine was the premiere episode, and it was last Thursday, the 17th. Yeah.
Is that the first time you saw the episode?
Yes. I was like a nervous wreck because I didn't get to see any of it before it aired.
So what did you think of the finished product?
I loved it. Like,
cool.
Me and, like, my closest friends, we went to this place called Cabana in Nashville, and they have, like, these private cabanas with TVs, and I was so nervous. I was, like, freaking out. But, I mean, I'm so proud of it. I love it. I'm like, I have no regrets at all, because that's exactly, I mean, not exactly everything that went on. There's stuff that they left out, but, I'm happy with it.
That's awesome, because, and that's a rarity, too. Like, a lot of the reality people we talk to, usually I'll say like 8 or 9 out of 10 times, like, they did not like the way they came off, and they were kind of...
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
That would
they
suck.
don't like... Yeah, they didn't like the way they were portrayed, or they didn't like this, or... when you asked them if they would do it again, they were like, no.
Wow.
Yeah. We get that a lot.
That's so sad to me.
Yeah. I mean,
because, like my parents, like, it was hard for me to tell my parents or whatever, but, like, they've watched it and they were like, it's so you. It's you. It's like, that's exactly you. That's what you would say and do normally. You know what I mean? So I was
right.
But I'm I'm an honest person. You know what I mean? Like, maybe, I don't know, maybe people don't like themselves because maybe, not that they're not honest, but maybe they are, like, holding back or something. I don't know.
Yeah.
Could be.
So what did your family say when you first told them about this?
Well, the only person that knew was my sister. She's, like, my best friend. And I told her everything because I had to tell somebody. I'm, like, going to a foreign country naked on a TV show. And she was like, yeah, that makes sense because you love being naked. And she was supportive. And then I didn't tell my mom or dad till I was done, the night I was done filming. And I called them and I was like, well, I'm on that dating show. Well, I have to be naked. But my mom laughed. Thank God.
I could never, I don't think ever, like, if I was doing that and in your situation, and, yeah, naturally, like, you're going to go tell your good friend because you got to tell somebody. I can't imagine telling, like, one of my friends that I'm going to do this, and they would say, oh, yeah, that's you. I could see you doing that.
Well, also because, like, the people that are closest to me, they know, like, that I'm, like, tasteful. You know what I mean? They know, like I'm a classy chick. I wouldn't do anything to embarrass myself too badly, you know?
Yeah, no, I thought you came off great. I thought you have a great personality. I thought you definitely were the star of the show, without a doubt.
Oh, thank you.
So, have you have you been approached to do any other reality shows, or would you consider doing other reality shows?
I would consider it. I haven't been approached yet, but I would do it. Like, it depends on what it is, but yeah, I'd be open to it, definitely. Because I actually, like, I'm a stand-up comedian, and I do, like, a show with my sister. So I would love to, do something creative.
So you're involved. You're involved in all types of stuff. You do stand-up comedy. You do music. So
yeah.
I mean, and that was another thing I was wondering. Like, did you do this also maybe to help propel your career at all?
No, I mean, that's not what I was thinking. You know what I mean? Like, I honestly, like, just really was tired of being single for all this time. And, like, I'm like, I've tried everything. What the hell? Like, where am I going to find somebody? It was either, like, I was like, if I don't find someone by the time I'm 37, that's my birthday's in a month. I said this before the show. I was like, I'm going to have to move from Nashville because I really want to find somebody. I want to find a husband, you know what I mean? Or
now, what's the problem with Nashville?
I think, like, everybody here is concerned about their career. They're all, they want to write, like, the next hit song, so they don't really care about finding love. And, like, in New York, people are busy. You know what I mean? Like, I grew up in New York. I lived there almost my whole life. People are busy, and they have careers, but they want love, too. They want both. Here, they're just like, I don't care. If I find love, whatever. And, like, the woman-to-man ratio, forget it. Like, there's tons of women here. Like, I know thousands of not thousands, but I know tons of single women because there's hardly any men in the town.
Really?
Yeah. So if there's any single men looking for women, come to Nashville. Seriously.
That's funny.
Yeah.
Now, did you go to Nashville to pursue your career?
Yes, I moved to Nashville because I still sing, but I was, like, really dedicated to becoming a singer-songwriter. And then I went into comedy instead.
Wow.
Started doing a YouTube show and some comedy.
Oh,
but
yeah.
I still do music. Still do some music.
So, yeah, Nashville, like, it's funny because a lot of the music people we talk to, they have moved to Nashville.
Mhm.
And that's all they say is how great Nashville is, and there's all these bars and clubs and studios and this and that, and it's like they wake up every day and they're writing music, they're performing music, and they're getting drunk at the bar.
Yeah, oh my God, it's a huge, thankfully I can control myself because there's always, like, some event or something going on, and, like, it's a nighttime drinking town. You can get caught up in that big time.
Right. Wow. Wee. You got a lot going on there.
I know. Crazy.
So, with the stand-up comedy,
Mhm.
how long have you been doing that for now?
The stand-up, I've only been doing it for, like, a year. But I used to do, like, a lot of improv shows, and the show I have with my sister is, like, improv comedy web series. That I've been doing, like, and, like, sketch comedy, I've probably been doing that for, like, 5 years.
Wow.
Yeah, but stand-up is something that I always wanted to do. Like, it's like a lifelong dream that I have, and I finally got the balls to do it.
You had the balls to get naked on TV. What took you so long to try to have stand-up?
I know, right? Well, stand-up, that's like, you got to have a lot of guts to do that. Thank God I haven't bombed yet.
Well, yeah, that's good. That's good.
Yeah.
Do you know your stand-up? Do you talk? Are you going to talk about your experience on being naked on TV?
Yeah, I'm about to do stand-up in a few weeks. So, yeah, I will talk about that definitely.
Yeah, you have to. I'm sure people will be. Yeah, that's too funny. Wow.
Yeah.
So, what is your main goal now? What's the dream goal of Wee Wee beside, getting married and having a family, career-wise?
The dream goal would be, I want to be in Playboy. That's one. I want to be in Playboy. That's been a lifelong dream of mine. But
Really?
I just want to be, that's like, I would love to be in Playboy. I would
Cool.
also love to just, write. I'm a writer, so to write, do comedy, TV, everything, you name it, books, movies, whatever, all of that. I want to have it all.
Very good. Sounds like me. Just want to conquer the world of entertainment.
Exactly.
Very nice. And you're not really doing music too much anymore, or?
I still, I write, I have songs recorded, but, I love music. That's my number one passion. But the music industry is rough,
Well, all the industries are rough.
Yeah.
You have a good
I
voice.
would say the music industry, yeah. I love music. I love singing. I write songs, everything. But I think it's the toughest out of all of them.
Wow.
It's fickle.
Well, I mean, and now, you're trying to pursue the whole comedy thing. It seems like to me, because I have a music background myself, and it was everybody was music. It seems like now everybody's switching to comedy, or more and more people I'm coming across are all delving into the world of stand-up.
It's true. Yeah, it's true. I guess I don't know. I feel more comfortable, being funny, because I'm kind of awkward and shy. So I am kind of awkward, so I just have to make jokes to kill the awkwardness.
That's funny.
Great, yeah. But hey, look at Jamie Foxx. He does it. He's a comedian, singer, and actor.
Absolutely.
He pulls it all off.
You can pull it all off. It's there.
Yeah.
It's there for the taking. You just got to go grab it.
It is.
Absolutely.
True.
Yeah. Look at Will Smith.
Exactly. It's true.
How about that? So, what do you have your dates for stand-up you want to promote, or anything else, or?
I'm gonna be at Zany's in Nashville on August 20th. So that's my next comedy day, because I'm actually I'm traveling. I'm gonna see Joe in a week, and we're gonna spend some time together. So that's my first stand-up. And then if you wanna look at my YouTube show, it's YouTube.com/Coco Wee Wee Show, and that's very funny. You should check that out.
Coco Wee Wee, yeah, I'm going to investigate that.
Coco Wee Wee Show, yeah. Very funny.
And your website is, everything is That Wee Wee.
Yes,
so
That Wee Wee.
Go to thatweewee.com.
Yep.
And
then on my Instagram and Twitter is @thatweewee. And Wee Wee is WEE.
Where did Wee Wee come from?
Okay, I haven't told anybody this yet, but I feel like I could tell you.
Well, thank you.
Wee Wee, my name is Christina, and my family has called me Chrissy for years. My niece, who was born, once she started talking, she could say everyone else's name but mine, and she just said Wee Wee. Wee Wee came out, and it just stuck, and now everybody calls me that. My friends, my family, everyone.
That's funny.
So there's no, mystery, there's no crazy,
Right.
It has nothing to do with penises or peeing. The nickname that my niece gave me. Yeah.
It's got a little cute thing. See, there's a cute story behind it. Everybody needs to get their heads out of the gutter.
Exactly.
Now, I got to ask you, too, you're Italian, correct?
Yeah.
All right, so an Italian from New York, do you call it gravy or sauce?
It depends what mood I'm in. It depends what Italian I'm around that argues with me. I usually just say sauce.
Wow.
You just gravy?
It's gravy for me. I don't know.
It's gravy for you. It's gravy for my dad. You're Italian?
I'm Italian, yeah, RAGNI.
Oh, that's right, yeah.
Actually, and my real first name is Basso RAGNI.
Oh, wow. That's very Italian.
So I was raised with gravy. So whenever we have anybody that's Italian on, I always got to ask them because I'm curious. And the funniest one, I think, and Nick, I think you'll back me up on this, was Mario Andretti. We had Mario Andretti on, and he was like, no, it's a salsa. I'm like, no. I'm like, Mario, it's gravy. He goes, it's a salsa. It's no gravy, it's a salsa. I'm like, okay.
See, he says it's sauce. Not the
Yeah.
only one.
Yeah, it's pizza sauce. I mean, there's pizza sauce. I'll say that. Pizza sauce is pizza sauce. But
do you
when
make
it's my
sauce
macaroni,
or gravy?
I'm Sunday. It's Sunday gravy. My wife will be making gravy this Sunday.
Nice. Meatballs?
Absolutely. Of course, meatballs, sausage. Come on. Absolutely.
Brajol?
That's the one thing that she doesn't do, and I keep saying you got to learn how to make the brajol.
Yeah, the brajol is the best.
Yeah, see? If you have a recipe, send it over.
Oh, my God, I will. My sister makes really good brajol. I'll make her send you a recipe.
I haven't had good brajol since, my grandmother passed. And that was
I know.
20 years ago.
You're missing out on the brajol. What the hell?
I know. It's torture. Nick, do you know what brajol?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay. Very good. All right, well, everybody needs to go to thatweewee.com.
Yeah.
Check her out. Support her. She's got all her links for her social media pages there. Like them all. Love them all. And what was the other one? Coco Wee Wee on YouTube.
Coco Wee Wee Show, yeah.
Coco Wee Wee Show. Very nice. Cool. Anything else you want to throw out there before we let you go?
No, I just want to thank you so much for having me on. You're awesome.
Oh,
thank you for all the love and support.
Thank you. It was a lot of fun. It happened so quick. It was funny because I'm telling you, we were talking about it on our TV show we do on Sunday nights, and when I tweeted it, and then you answered, and then I instant messaged Nick. I was like, oh, shit, Wee Wee just answered me. He's like, what? I'm like, the girl from the Dating Naked show, she just answered me. He was like, no. I'm like, yeah. And here she is.
Yeah, I'm on there all the time. I'm just on the hunt on Twitter.
On the hunt on Twitter.
Yeah.
Look out, world. Wee Wee's coming for you. She's on the hunt. It's funny because Joe started following us earlier, right before we went on the air, earlier.
I know. I told him about it, and he's like, tell them to call me. He's like, tell them to give me a call when you're on the phone. I was like, maybe.
Should we call him? We got 15 minutes.
Yeah, do you want to call him?
Yeah, you want to call him on three-way?
How do I do it? Add call. Should I? Do you want me to?
If you can do that, or if you want to just email me over his phone number, this way we don't put it out on the air, and then
I think I can call him. Yeah, I figured it out.
Okay, go ahead.
Okay.
Hey, Nick.
What's up, dude?
I'm telling you, you got to watch this show.
No, I'm going to, definitely. It sounds like a lot more fun than I thought it was going to be, because honestly, I was thinking that it was going to be like that, Pleasure Island reality show where it was just
Can you guys hear me? Hello?
Yeah.
Hello?
Joe is on
we
the
hear
phone.
You. Joe!
How's it going?
Welcome to Totally Driven Radio.
Thank you. Thanks for having me.
I was going to introduce you to our new friend Wee Wee and tell you she was naked, but, you guys have already done all that stuff.
Yeah, we kind of bared down already. We kind of got that out the way.
I didn't give them details about your package.
You didn't give them details about that.
No, I don't think they want to. I don't think they want to know.
Yeah, no offense, Joe. I don't want to know about your package.
That's all good. I don't. That's good. That's good.
But the funny, and I can't stress enough, people really, if they want some good entertainment, they got to watch this show. Because it's very funny because you can see, the shyness between the two of you is initially, and then as the time goes on, the stuff is free-flowing about, and especially as you guys go on your other dates. Especially you, Joe, and I said to Wee Wee earlier, I said, it's funny, you guys are out in that ball, swimming around the ocean, flipping around and flying around, and stuff's flying everywhere, and then you go back and you're sitting there talking and getting to know each other, and you got your stuff, you got your package covered with your towel. But then on your other two dates, your legs are spread wide open for the world to see. You were like, here it is.
Yeah, what's up with that, Joe? What was up with that?
I mean, I got a little more comfortable during the next 2 dates, but I'm not gonna lie, wee was always on my mind.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, you were. Don't lie.
Always? I don't know about that one.
Yeah, you were. I mean,
No.
even with Jasmine wasn't thinking that. You know, she wasn't like she didn't think that well. You know.
Yeah.
She was just. She even said I don't think a lot.
Oh man, that's pretty bad. That's pretty bad. Now, how about you, Joe? Like,
yeah,
when you got work, how did you end up like deciding to go and try this show and do this show?
To be honest with you, I've had my heart broken. And I was once married, and when I was married, I got divorced while I was in the hospital with bacterial meningitis, and she cheated on me. So I decided, screw it, you know. Let me go ahead and try something new. I've tried everything else before. Let me just bear it all down. Let me get naked. And so happily, I found Wee Wee.
Because we're both crazy enough to get naked to find a love connection.
Now,
how do you like comedy?
It's kind of funny too. Like, two New Yorkers end up meeting naked in Panama.
I know, right? Isn't that crazy?
Yeah, it's pretty crazy. I mean, I guess it's a New York thing, you know.
It is, but I'm glad. I think that they knew to put me with a New Yorker. You know what I mean? Because I've been suffering here in Nashville.
Yeah, she's trying to get me to move over to Nashville right now.
That's what she said.
I think it'd be interesting.
What do you think, Joe? Move to Nashville? That's a big jump.
You were naked.
I might do it. We're talking about Nashville, maybe Hollywood. I don't know. It's give me a big step, and I don't know how you'd be out in the country.
You would like it, and you got naked.
I'm not gonna lie. I might like. I might like it. You know, you got to see. I'm a city kid.
I've heard. I mean, I like people we've talked to that have moved to Nashville. They all say the same thing. Like, it's an incredible town. The people are incredible. There's not a better place that they'd want to live than Nashville. Yeah. But I mean, it is Nashville. It's not New York. It's not Philly.
No, it's definitely not New York.
I mean, not to Nashville down. I've heard plenty of great things. I've heard about the lakes. I've heard about the open land. Let me tell you this right now. I would love sometimes to go ahead and just hang out and relax. Over here, you got a headache. Everyone is fake. Everyone is just crazy. So don't get me wrong. Nashville is a lovely country.
Country?
Sorry. State. I didn't say state.
Oh, Joe.
So how about you, Joe? Like, is there any entertainment careers that you're trying to pursue as well, or?
Yeah, I mean, I got some music going on right now. I do music. Cool. I also am into acting.
Nice.
Me and we are actually maybe producing a song together.
Yeah.
Very nice.
Maybe.
You know what you guys should do like a cover of, what was it, the old, who was it, Lionel Richie and Diana Ross, wasn't it? Endless Love. There you go.
Love. Oh, my God. That's a little too, a little too old.
Well, there is a song me and her have been working on. It's called All About the One.
Wow.
Or The One.
He's trying to romance me right now. He's trying to have a phone jack or something.
Oh, yeah?
Shut up.
Wee wee. I miss my wee wee. Even though I see my wee wee every day.
Oh, I miss you too.
Look at this. Who would have thought VH1 would have brought you two kids together?
I know. No.
I know, it is insane. It's two people from the same world but different lifestyles.
Mhm.
And it works.
It did work. And he's Italian too. He's half Italian too. I got to make him the gravy. You know what I mean?
Got the Italian meatballs, the spaghetti.
Don't forget the braciole.
The braciole.
The braciole, yeah. You know?
I got to make my sister give your wife the recipe. It's it.
Definitely.
Yeah.
So, now the big date, as you said, next week, you guys are having your big date?
Well, we're going to see each other for the first time next Monday, right? Is it a week from Monday?
I believe so.
It is a week from Monday, right? You believe so? You don't remember? What the hell?
Whoa. I don't know the calendar date.
We just talked about it like a couple of hours ago. I don't want to say the date and people will find us.
Oh, I might have said something too much.
Okay.
So, Joe, are you going down there to see her, or is she going up there to see you?
I'm going there to see her.
Cool.
Kind of
so she's going to try to entice you, yes, to explore Nashville permanently.
Yeah, it might be worth the move. Really might be worth it. She has a great personality, you know, and it's something you can't find anymore. And with all these girls, you know that song, "These girls ain't loyal." Yeah, that is pretty much my lifestyle.
Wow.
So I'm pretty much done living with that whole lifestyle with the "these girls ain't loyal."
You jerk. You're crazy.
Too funny. So, all right, well, I want to thank you both for calling in, and I wish you love and bliss and a happy little future, and keep in touch and, keep us updated on the things and all your projects. Let us know, and we'll promote you and come back on when you got some good stuff going on and, share you with the world.
Definitely. We also have a little clothing line coming out, too.
Clothing line?
Look at this guy. He's just plugging it. He's plugging it, this guy.
The clothing line is Naked Everything, Naked Joe and Wee Wee. You can find it in about 2 weeks on our website that's being developed right now. We have some naked-looking clothes for some girls and guys. And yeah,
it's funny. It's funny that two people that were on a naked dating show are having a clothing line.
I know.
Right?
That's the point of it.
That's funny.
We're trying to
how about
help
you?
People. I'm sorry?
Go ahead, Joe. No, go ahead.
Oh, no, I'm just trying to make some clothes, for people that are outdoors that want to feel like they're naked, They just want to feel like they're naked, get some risque type clothes. That's why it's Naked Clothes by Joe and Wee Wee. So they can walk out and feel like they're naked, but it's still legal in public.
Very nice. What, are you going to have fat guy size?
Are me and her going to have sex, you said?
No. Oh, my God, Joe.
I didn't know it. I had a phone pin.
Are you going to have
fat guy size?
Yeah.
Am I going to have a what?
Fat guy size clothes. There's us fat guys in the world. We want to look sexy, too.
Yeah, of course. There's no discrimination upon size or anything. Shit, sorry, curse. Sorry.
You can say it. Go ahead. You can curse.
When I was younger, I was a frail kid. I didn't have a body. I didn't have anything. I don't care about anyone's size. Size is just an image. It's all about what's inside. So if you want to go ahead and slant and skip away naked, do your thing. It's all about what's inside, not what's out.
Nice.
I mean, don't get me wrong. I mean, if you have some dingleberries hanging on your butt,
what the hell?
don't float naked.
Oh my God, I can't.
This must have been a hell of an experience.
Mm-hmm. To say the least.
Well, guys, I want to thank you so much. Joe, real quick, plug your stuff, where everybody can find you.
Oh, at Joe Pops, Twitter.
Nice. And the website that's coming out?
Naked Clothes by Joe and Wee Wee.
And that's, what, 2 weeks you said? Like, yeah, you'll have to send me over the links when that comes out so we can put it out there for you.
All right, definitely. Thank you so much.
Cool.
Thank
well,
you
I want to
so
thank
much
you
for having
both.
us on.
Yeah, no, thank you. It's been a lot of fun. And as a matter of fact, can I get you guys to cut an ID before I let you go? Like, this is Joe and Wee Wee from Dating Naked, and you're listening to Totally Driven Radio.
Okay.
All right.
You start, Joe.
Wait, what am I saying?
This is Joe, and then she can say, this is Wee Wee, and you're listening to Totally Driven Radio.
All right, this is Joe.
And this is Wee Wee, and you're listening to Totally Driven Radio.
Thank
you. Bing, 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 bing.
We have a winner. There you go. All right, guys.
Thank you.
Thanks a lot. Have a great night, and we'll be talking soon.
All right, thank you.
Bye,
Thanks.
Thank you.
Bye.
See you.
All right.
All right, everybody, there they go. The Naked Lovebirds themselves, Joe and Wee Wee from Dating Naked from VH1's new show. If you haven't seen it, check it out. It's on YouTube. It's on the VH1 website. It's everywhere. You can't miss it.